Hi everyone, it's Cassie. Welcome back for another video here on my YouTube channel. Today we're going to be playing with some more brand new Miss Ink Stamps stencils. This one is called the Highland Cow and it's got quite a few stencils. It's got 6, but you're going to end up with this darling little scene and all for very little effort, and it all comes together so well. Now, as I mentioned yesterday, if you saw my video with the new coffee stencils, I have been struggling with some inspiration, and so I've been pulling out my color cube like crazy because it has been so helpful. I just grab whatever inks I want. In this case, I've got some distress inks and we're going to blend away. So I'm going to start with just a piece of white cardstock. We're going to tack that down to my platform, my Tonic magnetic platform. You'll see I've got that little L-shaped piece down below. That is going to be just integral to putting this stencil together very quickly. So I'm starting with number 1. Each of those stencils has a number up in the top right hand corner. Makes it super simple to line everything up, and if you have this L-shaped piece that Miss Ink Stamps is carrying, it makes it even quicker. So like I said, I pulled in my color cube. That was color number 248, cube number 248, or not cube, but thing, little paper number 248. And I'm going from there. That first color was like hickory smoke, and then I think I've got Lost Shadow as my light gray. I do want to cover my little bird because he is going to be a different color, so I've just got a little chunk of mint tape to mask him off, and then I've brought in my Lost Shadow, and that's just a tiny bit lighter. Now, I did want to mention that first stencil, the only part that I had even a little bit of trouble with was that very thin line, and I'm sure you could see it. It did make it a little bit fuzzy, but if you have some pixie spray, which I'll have that link down below, that makes it super simple for your stencils to just stick where they need to go, and then you don't have to worry about that, you know, kind of fading out. But we brought in some speckled egg for our little bird, and now we're bringing in the third stencil, and we're going to use some wild honey for that one. I am going to mask off his little nose. That's the only portion really where I deviate, other than black, from the color cube colors that were suggested. I'm going to use just a little bit of pink on that because that's where his little nose is. So I'll pull back that piece of mint tape, and then we're just going to use the color that I actually have already on my blending brush. My blending brushes are what are my go-to for blending any color, especially using stencils. I think some of these could be a lot of fun if you mixed it up, maybe use some lunar paste in there, or maybe some Nouveau glimmer pastes, whatever you have, try it out. That could be a lot of fun. Next, I am going to bring in that black soot for his horns and his hooves, and also like his nose and then the bird's eyes. That's just going to add that little pop. Like I said, I don't really consider these types of colors to be deviating too much from the color cube. So, yeah. But it just matches up so perfectly, especially with that little L. Everything goes so well. And then you come out really quickly with this fun little scene. I've got a couple of greens that I picked out. I think this first one is, I don't really remember, to be honest with you. And I didn't write anything down. I'm telling you, I was in create mode. I have been so busy lately. I know I've been saying that in all these videos, but that's also why there aren't very many videos recently. My calendar has been so slammed that I am having a hard time finding the time. It should get better. It should get better, so stick with me. But right now, it's just been craziness. So then I bring in a little bit lighter green and put that on there. And then once I'm done with that green, that's going to finish off the scene as far as using the stencil goes. And it just is so doggone cute. And I'm going to pull in that little color cube piece that I used, and you can see how well that really matches. Now, I didn't really use any of that dark orange, but you could bring that in. And then I also used this little piggy. So we have the Highland Cow, this little piggy, and I brought in the stamp set called Everyday Sentiments to make these super simple cards. Here are the color cube cards that I used to make both of those, and so inspired by that. And these stencils are fabulous. They're going to be released tomorrow, so be sure to head back. I'll have the links down below for those for tomorrow, and then you can check those out. So if you like this video, be sure to hit that like button. Definitely consider subscribing if you haven't already done so. And as always, I'll see you very soon in another video. Bye, everybody.